Our country is in a desperate situation because it has been infiltrated by oil money, and it is a complete scandal.
People don't make enough fuss about this.
Fossil fuel companies have taken billions from hard-working families in the cost of living crisis, and they're pumping those profits into corrupting our political system to deny and delay climate action, which will make the cost of living crisis so much worse.
The political system is awash with secret funding from the fossil fuel industry.
We get emails from things called Net Zero Watch, the Global Warming Foundation. Both of those are think tanks questioning of the climate science. They have taken the playbook of the tobacco industry and they're very, very good at it.
It obviously undermines the whole of our democratic process.
Many times when we're voting, we do not know what the candidates stand for. We don't really know who's funding them.
This election is a chance to radically change the calibre of MP that we have in Parliament.
The fact that major parties are receiving funding from oil and gas interests means that they don't have the incentive to invest in renewables and bring people's bills down.
The Reform UK party has received 92% of its funding since 2019 from oil and gas interests, highly polluting industries and climate science deniers. Is it any wonder that Nigel Farage is trying to cancel net zero?
And is it any wonder the Conservative Party is telling hard-working families that they can't afford a sustainable net zero future? When you learn they've received £8.4 million in donations from oil and gas interests, highly polluting industries and climate deniers since 2019.
But it's not just the Conservatives. Why has Labour allowed Graham Stringer to stand as an MP when he is actually a trustee of the deeply dishonest anti-climate lobbying group, the Global Warming Policy Foundation, which is at 55 Tufton Street, a short walk from number 10. We all need to wise up to what's going on.
People are paying more for their bills precisely because we have a reliance on fossil fuels.
I would urge everybody to think about the fossil fuel money that is secretly trying to shape and take our vote.
MP Watch are flushing out who's honest and who's on it on climate.
Our election panel, we've weighed up the evidence to select the top 10 climate denial candidates. They've been corrupted by fossil fuel funding and their lies. But good news, we've also selected the top 10 candidates who are most likely to act on the climate crisis for us, for our children, to make sure that we have a livable planet and a functioning society.
I hope that this list illuminates you, shows you who's really great, shows you who's going to put the right things forward, and I also hope it will show you a number of villains. All of us who work in the Palace of Westminster need a sense that this matters. You should shout. You need to shout for this.
You deserve leaders with the intelligence to follow through on all the really, really important work that the UK has done on climate and nature.